Right, good morning everybody. Happy Songkran to you all. Now, tensions have been high here in Thailand because, as you all are aware, I am due to leave Thailand and move back to the UK and try and get things sorted there, and then eventually bring my son over, and then eventually bring his mother over. So tensions have been very high, and unfortunately it all kicked off and I had to leave the house.
Run, Forrest, run!
Now the plan was to get back home as fast as I could, but I've not been paid as of yet, so I needed to borrow some money from family or friends and get back to the UK. So that's what I'd been trying to sort out over the last few days, and then eventually my son's mum decided to talk to me, and after that she decided to drop him off with me so I could spend some time with my son. It's been difficult and it's been emotional, and the reality is if I go back to the UK, I'm going to be starting literally from scratch. I'm going to be staying in my sister's spare room, and she's got 2 young kids, she's got dogs, and she also works from home. So it is going to be very difficult, and I have got to try somehow to either start my own business back up again or work for someone and just get a decent salary. I've always done sales and marketing, so I can jump back into that rat race, even though I despise it, but I can make money in that chosen field. And that's the aim of the game. I've got to sort myself out as well as support my son over here in Thailand, also pay for his schooling. At the moment, I've paid for the first term of his school, which is, the term is 4 months. So I've paid for that up front. So he's all set to start his school on May, I think the 17th. And then I've got 4 months to make sure that I can pay that fee again and also support back here. Now, all my friends and family that are living in the UK, and a lot of subscribers also, have all stated how difficult it is now to survive. Most of my family and friends don't have spare money. They are living hand to mouth. It's very difficult, as most people are aware of, and most people, are trying to get out of the country, not try and get back in. For me, guys, I know that I've got an impossible task ahead of me if I go back home in order to provide for my family, take care of things, build up some money, sort my own situation out, find a house, etc. It's going to be difficult. Now, I've also been informed that a credit check is required, even if you want to rent a room, rent a house, rent an apartment. You have to pass a credit check, and because I've been out of the country for 8.5 years, I'm going to struggle to even do that. So I'm going to need 6 months of statements behind me with a job or my own business or whatever, in order for them to be all right and for to get my credit rating up. So everything is worrying, and also the fact that my son's mum, will have to take care of my son on her own, as well as she's found a job now, so she's going to be working full time as well. So it's going to be quite a big task for her as also. So I suppose it's stressful, worrying, tensions are high, and things kicked off. They've kind of settled down now at the moment, because the reality is that I'm leaving, and we don't know what the future is going to be like. Most people will say it's going to be very bleak, and other people will say be optimistic, and everything will be okay, Dan. I can live in Thailand and support my family and be okay. It's just that I can't I'm not in a situation as of yet where I can invest and fix the house up or do something with land and set up a business and try to do something, you know, for my son for when he's older. I want to make sure that the house is sorted for when he is older, so he's got somewhere to stay. He's always got a house, and that house is Pim's house, so it's easy enough for her to pass it on. So stuff like that I'd like to achieve as well. I just think with the state that the UK is in, it's going to be extremely difficult, and it is worrying. And the last thing that I need is even more stress that I can't even provide for my family when I get back home. When if I stayed here now, I can provide for them. I'm all right, and I can build and I can grow on it. The issues and problems that I have within my relationship, I think it's quite clear that if I was to stay and progress with a relationship, I need like an office, or I need my own place. I can just rent something for cheap. You can get a place for £75 for the entire month. It's only small, it's a room, but it's somewhere to go. It's got aircon, and it's a place where I can have my own space and concentrate on making money and working. But guys, right now, my head's very foggy. There is only one option at the moment on the table in order to go back home. I'm debating now whether to go as soon as Songkran finishes so I can spend some time with my son, or to wait until the end of the month. To be honest, I don't know. My head's not being clear. I didn't sleep much over the last few days, didn't eat much over the last few days, and I felt mentally drained and exhausted, so my mind's not being clear to sit and think or do whatever. Just right now, I've come on camera because a few people have got confused as to the situation with what's going on, and even I've got confused, guys. If it wasn't for my ex contacting me via email in order to try to sort things out, I would have gone the next day. I'd have gone over to Bangkok and sorted my flight out there and travelled back home, and I know that I would have regretted it to have gone in such a fashion and in such a way. I mean, it's not nice, and if I'm going to be a father or a decent man, if I want to act like a father or a decent guy, then I should make sure that everything is stable here before I leave, because it's not just me that's got a big task ahead of me when I touch down back in England. She's also got a big task with doing everything on her own and looking after my son. So yeah, guys, that's where I stand at the moment. Just want to say a big thank you for everybody that's helped, everybody that showed support. I'm sorry that I keep getting in these crazy situations, and it is a nightmare, guys. With all the stories and all the advice that I've given, I don't think that anybody can advise anyone unless they've been through it and they know the score. You know, you've got to have lived that kind of life to advise people on what not to do. You know, basically don't do what I do. You know, don't do what I've done. And if I could turn back the clock, like we all say, we all like to say, oh yeah, if I could go back in the past. I hate saying it, and I hate even thinking it, to be honest. What is done is done, what is past is past. But if I could turn back the clock, yeah, of course I would have done things differently, and I would have never ever gotten involved in any kind of relationship here. The cultures are just too different, and the way that we're looked upon by Thai women who are interested in a foreign partner, for me it's not a healthy relationship when someone's just looking at you as money and you're just looking at them as beauty, or whatever the reason for you choosing that woman. But ultimately, yeah, they're looking for support. It is difficult here in Thailand. It is difficult for them to survive. It's difficult for them to have any kind of better life, as they like to use that terminology, better life. I hate it, but that's what they use, and I get it. They struggle, it's difficult, and if there's no rich Thai guy that they can possibly get involved with that's going to support and help them, then yeah, Falang is the next best option, and a lot of foreigners are willing to financially support in a big way, especially for a beautiful woman. Anyway, guys, it's early morning here today. It's April the 13th. It's officially Songkran day. So I'm going to head back and get organised and get ready to go and play Songkran with my son and try and have a good day and a good experience. And while all that's going on, I need to sort things out on when I'm leaving. And it's a difficult one, guys, because I just don't want to leave my son in any way, shape or form. I really don't. And I don't want to say too much on camera now because my head is extremely cloudy. I mean, at the moment, I've just been happy enough to be able to spend time with my son and just be thankful for that I'm not having to leave in such a bad way and go back home. And I'm just trying to build up my own strength, clear my head, and then make an informed decision that's not an emotional one. Guys, you never make the best decisions when you get emotional. So you have to calm down, gather your thoughts, sort your feelings out, and then move on and make a decision, make a choice. But right now I'm just trying to just enjoy spending time with my boy and then decide, commit to doing what needs to be done. But I'll give you an update again very soon, guys, and I hope this is enough for now. But thanks to everyone for all your support. Thank you. Bye-bye.